everyone. An Irish government state-funded NGO, Cork Migrant Centre, has developed a toolkit for classroom resources to teach 13-year-old children about white privilege. The toolkit encourages teachers to push students towards activism, and it lists numerous everyday expressions it describes as racist or microaggressions, such as, "I don't see colour," "You are so articulate," "Everyone can succeed in society if they work hard." Other phrases condemned include, "You speak English very well," "I have plenty of black friends," "As a woman I understand how it feels to be in a minority too," and more. These phrases are described as verbal or behavioural slights that can cause harm to racial minorities. Can you imagine the harm that this kind of nonsense can do to a 13-year-old child, particularly when being taught to them by a teacher? The toolkit attempts to debunk the myth that illegal immigration doesn't really exist, despite the fact that many politicians, including our Taoiseach, have stated that 80% of immigrants who come here are economic migrants and are here illegally. Teachers are instructed to distinguish between equality and equity and told that treating all students the same is insufficient. They are encouraged to offer supports to ethnic minority students. So they are being advised not to give additional supports to children who may need extra assistance. They want teachers to give extra time and assistance to minority groups. The toolkit states that anti-racism goes beyond simply not being a racist. It is an active process that acknowledges racism can occur unintentionally and without a black or brown person being present. Lastly, the document introduces the concept of white fragility, claiming white students may become defensive when their privilege is challenged, and students are told to stay in the uncomfortable feeling rather than express hurt, frustration or defensiveness. They quite literally want to brainwash and condition our children to become submissive in their own country, or to feel guilt or shame over our heritage, our culture, our traditions, and that being white Irish person is actually something bad. So while the Irish government are using our money without our consent to import hundreds of thousands of people here, 80% of whom should not be here at all, causing major pressure on resources for the people who are already living and working here, the same government are using our money to heavily fund an NGO to come up with ways to convince our children that they are racist or have white privilege because they are Irish and happen to be born with white skin. This is pure discrimination of the Irish people, and it's being initiated by the Irish government. Our children are not racist, nor are they more privileged than the people who come here with their Teslas claiming all of the free stuff, or whose children get everything free when they come here. It's a pure insult to the hard-working people of Ireland to be referred to as privileged, and it's high time that this NGO, Cork Migrant Centre, be defunded and our money be put to much better use, instead of using it to spread lies, misinformation and division. Thank you. Have a good week.